Hi everybody, my name is Rebecca and I'm a library associate at the Farr Library. Today I'm going to show you how to make your Animal Sound Storyblocks. Hopefully you've picked up your kit from one of the libraries, and inside your kit you will find paper that looks like this, or these papers may already be cut out, so they may look like this. Or you may find some wooden blocks and some more papers that look like this. Okay, first, this video is divided into two parts. In the first part, I'm going to show you how to fold your paper cubes. Okay, the next part, the second part, I will show you how to make your story blocks using a wooden cube. So whichever supplies you have, you can scoot to part one, stay at part one, or scoot over to part two of the video. All right, so we'll get started in just a moment. Okay, let's make our paper cube. If your page is not cut out, that looks like this, you'll need to get some scissors and cut all along the black lines. And you also need your glue stick. So once you have your paper looking like this, you're ready to get started. Okay, the first step that we are going to do is to fold all along these lines. Every dark line that you see, we are going to fold it. So I will show you how. Okay. What I have found that works best is to fold the tabs first. So I'm just going to fold all of the tabs inward. Okay. The next step is to fold along the dark lines, the black lines. Take your glue stick, and you can choose any tab that you'd like to start with and put just a little bit of glue on the tab. Okay, so I started with the one on the cat, and I'm going to see, you kind of have to play with it to see where it matches up. Okay, so the cat connects to the cow. And then once you connect the first one, it's a little tricky. Once you connect the first one, you can start to see your cube taking shape, and you can decide which tab you want to glue next. Okay, so see how that stuck together? Now I'm just going to glue the next tab, which is on the cow. Okay, good job. All right, pull this up. You're gonna do the very same thing with the emotions cube. I went ahead and already put mine together, but you'll do the very same thing with that one. So you'll have two cubes to play your game. And if you find that you need to add a little more glue, I might add a little more glue on this. You can do that. All right, good job. And I will show you, I'm going to provide some instructions for how to play the Animal Sound Storyblocks game. All right. First, roll the animal cube. Which animal did you land on? Next, roll the emotion cube. Which emotion did you land on? Think about how that animal might sound when it feels happy, sad, or surprised. Can you make that sound? Can you make up a story about the animal? All right, roll again and see what you land on next. Hi. Okay, let's make our wooden cube story blocks. You will need your paper that either looks like this or maybe the pictures are already cut out. If they're like this, you'll need to cut out the pictures. Okay, so get those cut out and ready to go. And then once they're cut out, grab your glue stick and your wooden block. All right. Now, I will show you how to do this. You'll probably figure this out pretty quickly. Let's take a look. You've got an animal cube, and you're going to do the very same thing with your other cube, except it's going to have the emotions on there. So it will look like this when you're done, and then you'll be ready to play. Now with the wooden blocks, if you're tossing them, you have to be careful not to throw them at anyone, or you want to be safe with your wooden blocks. All right, they're definitely a little heavier than the paper blocks. So I will provide you with some instructions on how to play. First, roll the animal cube. Which animal did you land on? Next, roll the emotion cube. Which emotion did you land on? Think about how that animal might sound when it feels happy, sad, or surprised. Can you make that sound? Can you make up a story about the animal? All right, roll again and see what you land on next.